All right, welcome to folding. So I want to share 4 different ways that I'm seeing other makers like yourself using folding. And the first one is in meetings. So what I'm seeing is folks keeping a open header and meeting notes for the active meeting, either this week or the one that you're currently taking notes on. You might have a quick agenda, who's here, maybe some action items that people can follow up on. And then what I often see is folks folding previous meetings. So let's say that I come into it or just want to reference the previous meeting. I now have folding where I can see the full agenda, what the action items were in the past. So when this meeting is done, what I can do is I can collapse this meeting. I'll probably hide the other ones, and then I can create a new meeting right here for the next week. And I can start throwing in the agenda items. So that is foldable content, collapsible content for meetings. Next one I want to share is an FAQ. So this is actually a really good use of both Coda and publishing. We're seeing product teams or any team trying to broadcast question and answer in a really easy and digestible form. So FAQs, usually all of the questions are collapsed, so you're able to expand or collapse all. And then when folks come into the doc, they're able to quickly find their question. Hey, what is your API limit? And find the answer to it right here. Next example is a write-up. So oftentimes when you're just starting a project or about to launch a product or thinking about a new initiative, you might start writing down your ideas and putting together some sort of thought before sharing it with the rest of your team, starting to make the decisions and launching whatever you're working on. So in this case, we're often seeing folks writing an overview section that, if you see here, is not collapsed. And then for some of the different pieces of the write-up, what they'll do is they would then collapse those so that when people come to it, they can focus on the overview, the really high points, and then when they're interested in finding more about a certain section of the write-up or idea, they can dig into it like this. Then the last example is hiding reference tables. So sometimes you want to reference data or maybe create some little views in a summary, but the entire database or all the different objects or rows or data can be hidden. So before, you would have to create 2 sections, one with a summary and then one with a data table of some sort. Now what you can do is you can put it all in one section. So in this case, we have a summary about bananas and pesticides, and we're doing some calculations in here. So we're referencing the food database that's hidden here in a few different formulas. And then if I wanted to find more information about it, I can go in here and see the food database. So what I've done is I've now not folded headers, which was the last 3 examples, but I've gone ahead and folded an entire table. So those are 4 examples. Really excited to see what everyone else starts making and building with folding. Thanks.